I've always wanted to get on a plane. I haven't been on a plane for 12 years. I've been extremely anxious, nervous, sweats, the usual panic attacks. Never thought I'd do what I'm doing today. It was fabulous. Lawrence was giving us the techniques to deal with panic, and it was great to have the discussions from the captain about the aircraft itself and how an aircraft works in the air, and the clunks and the noises that you hear. It was fabulous. It was really, really good, and the atmosphere that was created amongst the participants as well. It was jovial as well as serious. It was excellent. Yes, I really enjoyed today's flight. Before I got on the plane, I was obviously apprehensive, quite tearful before the doors shut. The doors shut, I was scared, but the captain talked us through what happens. Lawrence was around, giving us words of encouragement, telling us our breathing techniques, and it was amazing to be in the air. I never thought it would happen. I can't believe it.
So what would you say to anybody else that was in your position?
Oh, you've got to do it. You've got to do it. I was so scared, so scared. To stand here now with this certificate, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm so proud. I can't wait for my next flight.
Can I just ask how you were feeling before you started the course?
Absolutely petrified. I would feel sick before, about a week before I had to fly. I was nervous right up to the day. I had sweaty palms even the day of flying, coming to the airport. I'd be pacing around the airport, getting on the plane. I'd have to close my eyes. I'd be thinking the worst.
What about the course yesterday? How did that help you?
Oh, fantastic. I left here last night feeling excited about the flight today. Talking with the pilot and him answering all the questions about if one engine failed, what would happen, or whether there's another engine, even if both failed, it could glide, and they've even got a backup at the back of the plane. Even finding out the turbulence is just a normal airflow through the sky. He just answered all the problems that I had, that flying is the safest form of transport.
So would you say you've enjoyed your flight today?
Oh, thoroughly enjoyed it. I was actually excited to get on the plane. For the first time ever, I sat next to the window. I've never been anywhere near the window. I was next to the window and I watched the plane go down the runway and I watched it take off. I would never have done that before. I could never have watched the plane take off. So it's changed my life. It now means I can have holidays and go to places that I wouldn't have ever dreamed of going to.
Would you recommend this to anybody that was in your position?
Oh, definitely. I'm going to tell everybody now about it at work, social media, and so on. You have to do this course. Definitely. It's changed my fear and my life, really.
Very, very nervous before yesterday's course. Going in, I felt really sick and very unsure whether I was doing the right thing. But when I left yesterday's course, thought about everything, tried out the techniques, and I didn't feel as nervous this morning. Coming to the part of the course that I thought would be the worst. So I used all the techniques to get me here, and then all the techniques to get me onto the plane.
Yeah. So can you say that the flight today has helped you?
The flight today has definitely helped me. Yeah. So all of the techniques that Lawrence said about the breathing, the tapping, the breathing especially, has definitely helped me through. So yes, I will. Yeah.
So what does this mean for you for the future?
It means I will now fly with my family and I won't miss out on opportunities that they've always wanted me to do, and hopefully we'll go to Florida next year.
What did you think of the ground course yesterday? How did that help you?
Easy to remember and incisive techniques, really. So, and the two styles, the psychological elements and the technical elements from the captain, really complemented each other. So, sometimes you don't want to get too bogged down in discussion. You just want some 3 or 4 simple techniques that you can easily bring to mind on the plane. And that gave me a range. And so even if I got fed up with one, I've got 3 others to choose from, and I did use all of them actually this morning and on the flight. So very, very useful and very reassuring to have the captain explain everything.
I've been flying 45 years. It's the first time I've flown without running on alcohol. I watched the take off. I'm normally sitting to the seat with my eyes closed, never go to the toilet, seatbelts never off. I watched the whole experience going up, coming down. I thought it was fantastic. I feel great, I feel happy.
Excellent.